So here I have a few like 3D printer stepper motors. It's not exclusively 3D printer stepper motors, but that's probably their intended use, or at least these two are. This one, it's not quite as clear what it's used for. In fact, it has no markings at all. But it's a 4234 stepper motor. This one. But yeah, so I'll show you how to take these things apart. All you really need is a screwdriver and maybe like a mallet. Don't use a hammer, because we're gonna need to bang on this shaft a little bit. But yeah, and also what you might want to grab is a little spool, just so that we can put it like that on a table and not have the shaft get in the way and everything's nice and sturdy. So let's get started. When you take it apart, it's pretty basic. It's number 2 Phillips. Yep, just take out the screws, you know. Alright, so now that we have those screws out, or kind of out, now that we have them loosened, grab yourself a magnet, put that shit aside. Alright, now if you have this type of stepper motor where, or not the motor, but if it has a shaft pushed onto it, you'll need to get that shaft out. That's not going to be covered in this video. Good luck. But this one has nothing on the shaft, so normally it's pretty easy. Do that. Just bang on it a little bit. And see, what fell out is, let me show you. I do want this video to be like helpful for if somebody already took their motor apart and they don't know where everything goes. So this is just to protect the little circuit board right here. Not even really much of a circuit. It's just connecting these coils together. Yeah. So this goes on the back. It's to just cover the electronics, and then you have this little spring washer. This also goes on the back. And then, let's see. There we go. This front plate comes out. And just to mention again, yeah, so if you have this motor, you can take this back plate off, but you're not going to be able to get the rotor out. The rotor is the part that rotates. Rotation. Right? So now, you can take out the rotor either way, but when you do, have a little container ready. You don't want this thing getting stuff stuck to it because it's got magnets on it. Alright? Take that, put that to the side, protect it. Fucking yeah, you don't want to get covered in dust. It'll mess up. It'll get stuck in between these laminations. Yeah, so we have the stator, two back plates, and actually, let me grab that motor again. So normally, let's say you're opening this just to take off like to change the bearings. You can just take these off. It's getting a little bit stuck at the end, but alright, I don't know why the fuck this thing's not coming off, but normally if you press hard enough, they will come off. Alright, this one comes right off. Yep. And yeah, so as I said, these are magnets inside. Yeah, if you want to clean this thing off, let's say, we just grab some alcohol, you know, spray it down, and then just wipe with a preferably lint-free cloth, but you know, you just don't want to get like any like paper towel type fiber stuck in it. You know, just inspect it after, and then put it back together. Just careful. Kind of gets pulled in. Alright, so put this in here. Alright. You push the motor in a little bit more. Alright. Now these are typically made so that this plate can go on anywhere. Doesn't matter if it's like that, you know, doesn't matter. But to mitigate any confusion, I'd recommend marking it beforehand. Alright. Grab your spool again. Grab your screws. Now, before you go crazy and start tightening these screws down, you want to do it in like a sort of like a star pattern. You know, we don't gotta get like the torque wrench out, but just you know, be careful that you're not like, basically you don't want to tighten it down all the way so that this side goes down all the way and then this side goes down all the way, or this side goes down all the way. You want to do it in a star pattern like so. See, I didn't just tighten that one down all the way. I just kind of got it nice and snug. And now we'll go back to the first one. Alright, so basically there. Alright, so just get it hand. You don't gotta go crazy, alright? Because you don't want to strip these screws, you don't want to strip the threads. See? Now, we're good.